We are live, chat.
And away we go. Brazil in those famous canary yellow jerseys, kicking from left to right. Japan in their change strip of
I'm behind 20-some seconds.
A really interesting clash of styles here, I suspect.
No question about it. Brazil sometimes comes out a little bit slow. It's going to be interesting to see if they really get after Japan early. The Japanese are already dropping into that sort of mid to low block here to keep the game in front of them. But this is going to be fascinating. Just the technical, quick, precise ability of
Japan. My chat right now. Appreciate y'all.
Choosing moments to press Brazil here.
Here is Ritsu Doan for Japan, who is surrounded by yellow. Japan looking to apply the press. But, a free kick has gone against them.
And you know, Paul, this is a good sign for Japan because you are going to have a number of moments here today where you're pressing the Brazilians higher up the field. Try to get that to lead to immediate chances here. You're not going to sit on your 18-yard box for an entire game against Brazil. Obvious foul there. Good shielding of the ball by Lucas Paqueta.
Brazil looking to switch the play to
I got Brazil.
19-year-old Ryan.
I got Brazil running.
Guimaraes. Danilo. The flick from Casemiro.
What do you mean fraud? What do you mean, Santino?
For a corner, and straight away Guimaraes whipping up the fans here.
Name of the game.
My stream, Santino. Appreciate you.
Put people under stress and duress. Leads to immediate chances. You see it here from Brazil.
See me on fried.
They basically did exactly what Japan tried to do. Led to a quality chance. But Brazil's a little bit more of a vertical team now as well. And a pressing team.
Casemiro in the equation. He's got a lot of headers for Manchester United last season.
Going kick for Brazil.
Guimaraes delivering. Rather flat, and Ito can head it clear. Well, they have the individuals, Brazil, of that there is no question. But I would argue that Japan
Yo, what's the team saying? What's the stream?
they are just now because it's still very early in the process for Carlo Ancelotti, who was appointed in May of last year.
Oh, we're not broken, Sentinel.
Previously stated that balance will be key.
Oh, we're not broken.
If Brazil are to be successful, talent alone, he says, is simply not enough.
Yeah, Carlo Ancelotti has been brought
we're
here
not
to
broken.
order with individual talent. Make this team a little bit more organized.
Pounced on by Maeda. Marquinhos is there to challenge, and the end result is a goal kick.
Maeda is incredibly busy, and you can't sleep on him. He's going to chase everything.
Swollen. Hopefully not broken though. Hopefully not broken.
Moriyasu, who's been in post now since July 2018.
Because if it's sprained, it's not going to be as bad as something that's broken. It makes sense,
in 1998 and 2010. Guimaraes going to ground, no foul, despite his protests. He was Cunha, rather, I should say. But the assistant on this near side, not interested. This is Tomiyasu. Rare appearance for him. Of course, he's a player who's struggled with injuries over the last couple of years. Former Arsenal, of course. Here's the current Arsenal player, Gabriel.
You're behind 29 seconds.
Lifted over the top by Paquetá. Vinicius Jr. was the target. And Suzuki came flying off his line to take evasive action.
Well, that's where Vinny Jr. can come inside and make these angled runs. Very direct from Brazil so far. 3 or 4 balls. Very, very direct, including one from Alisson.
Yeah. But, what are you doing to make it better, Sentinel? Or is it is it a waiting process? I think it's a waiting process at the moment.
At this tournament so far. And for Japan, it is already their most at a single World Cup.
Yeah, but 4 of them came against Tunisia. They're going to have to score goals today against Brazil. And I don't think one is going to cut it.
Yeah, that's all I figured. That's all I was figuring.
No more safety net, one match.
That's all I figured he was gonna do.
Anything can happen.
And very comfortable with or without the ball. The statistics would prove that particular fact.
And it's interesting the changes made today, Paul. 2 at the back, 1 in midfield, 1 up front. Changes on every single line here. So these players have to produce. Tomiyasu, Nanaguchi, Doan.
Missing some big players as well, let's not forget.
Thompson, 540.
Due to injury, I mean, you go right to the ACL of
540.
Toma as well missing out. It's leave it in there by Guimaraes, but Brazil bossing the ball in the early stages here in Houston. Vinicius Jr.
I think it's
Challenge goes in from Sano, and the referee took a dislike.
These are the same.
Also, we got to mention Kubo, right, who got hurt. The Real Sociedad winger who got hurt in the first game against the Netherlands. So that's a number of really key guys.
Kumi Minamino as well.
Another one, torn ACL, Monaco. Another one that didn't even make it over here.
Yeah, because anything else probably would have been worse. Since maybe anything else probably would have been worse.
Gabriel and Marquinhos, the 2 centre-backs, have come forward for this free kick. A lot of air on that one. When the goalkeeper came, spilled it, and now has got it.
A couple of Japanese hearts skipping a beat there with Suzuki.
The goalkeeper
he was born in Newark, New Jersey.
He going through it. I ain't gonna lie. He putting himself in contact to save that ball.
He could have represented the U.S., Ghana.
That's really good in like a week. I bet Sinton in bed.
6'3", he is Japan's tallest ever World Cup.
Hopefully, Sinton. Hopefully.
2 excellent goals.
So you can get back to training and all that, and you can get a new opponent.
Time with injuries over the last few years for Brazil's all-time leading goal scorer. You can hear the reaction of the crowd as his image is put up on the giant screens here.
Well, like Cristiano, he's a world celebrity. He got some minutes.
Yeah, hopefully, Sinton.
What really Carlo Ancelotti is planning to
Who you got winning, Sinton? Who you got winning?
No, but it's kind of split 50-50 in the country if they wanted Neymar to go to the World Cup. But he is just so popular and just such a talented player.
Yeah,
I got Brazil too. That's all I was saying earlier.
One goal between them in 5 starts.
You're behind 29 seconds.
And just a reminder, for the first time during his reign, he names the same starting 11. He used so many different players throughout qualifying, but it may just be that he's finally beginning to determine what his best 11 may be.
Japan got they made it to the knockout stage, so hey.
Danilo, Guimaraes again. Gabriel. Vinicius Jr.
It's a really good look at the shape of Japan with 5 across the back.
We're going to see something, we're going to see. We don't know what's going to happen, honestly, with that. Because Argentina got to go against fucking Cape Verde. And that goalkeeper. Now, if they, I ain't gonna lie, if they Cape Verde upsets Argentina, I don't know. That goalkeeper is that good. Cape Verde do got a good goalkeeper, bro. No, they're not going against Argentina. They're going against Spain. They're not going against Argentina. They would have won against Argentina, but they didn't win that game.
Back on his feet, but no doubt seeing stars for a while now.
So proud. Oh, bro, I don't want to hear that shit, but it's football.
Absolute chaos there.
But yeah, they go against Cape Verde. And they go against They don't go against Argentina. They would have went against Argentina the last match if they won, but they didn't win. My son is crazy, but I'm not gonna lie. They go against Croatia. I know they go against Spain. And
these are things Brazil has to do.
I don't know what the last one was, but I know it was Spain and Croatia was in there.
Is simply the individual, and Brazil's got him.
But they would again win against Spain. It would have been England, Spain, and Argentina if they won, but they didn't win. But I know for a fact they go against Croatia and Spain for sure. Because they lost.
Sano of Mainz. Taniguchi, who turns 33 next month.
I know who
it is. Second World Cup. And Japan just beginning to get a passing move going here. Nakamura. Plenty of options in the middle. Flicked away. It's Marquinhos who got his head on that.
Yeah, Croatia.
Here's Japan trying to repress. It's just going to force this long ball. That is a great piece of confidence building time period there for Japan.
So it's Croatia? No, it's not. It's not.
Vinicius Jr.
I know it's Croatia. I don't know what's
Sano.
It's Croatia and Spain. I know that for sure.
They got him right on the foot. This is a tackle we've seen a lot.
Imagine spending 15 on tickets for the game to be in 0-0. I mean, it can't end 0-0 now, Centennial. It can't do that now. Hopefully, Junior not hurt too bad. I think he's limping a little bit. Oh, looking at something. All right, yellow card on Japan. Fennel.
Danilo.
Yeah, facts. They do need Junior. I don't think he's hurt. I think it was in a moment type of thing, Santana. I know him, Junior, Vinicius Jr. and Cunha scored last time.
Again, you saw Vinny Jr. coming into sort of the channel there from the wider position, so he'll show up central.
Bruh, Santino, what are you talking about, bruh? I literally have the ads on low. I have them on low. I can't put them any lower than that. Unless I put it to every 30 minutes, I mean.
Wader looking to bring it under his spell. Without success that time. Casemiro. Good ball. Taken by Guimaraes. Good touch from Cunha. And Suzuki puts a glove on that.
This ain't the account. I can't have Why not on that account, Sensi? Why not on that account then?
And it gets you.
Akatar laying it inside and only just wide.
That would have been nice if he was right there and he could have headbutted it in.
Not far away.
Just a great angled run. It's a first-time ball.
I want to go to the next World Cup, though. I ain't gonna lie.
And Cunha just pulls it wide, not by much.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
Ito.
Makes sense.
This is Junior Ito now. Really good feet and taken down.
Yellow card down.
Also a card. But this is a free kick to Japan in a position of promise.
Love their response.
That's just gonna make me on both. On both is crazy. I mean, I don't know about both. Which one gonna be on more?
To play this game very, very differently. That's just crunching, dangerous tackle from behind. If they can get Casemiro isolated a little bit without support, this quickness and mobility and
Maybe 6 something. I bet it's in bed.
Be very, very effective and put him in a position like this where he's got to foul people.
Do you have a reputation, Japan, of being strong on set plays? Ancelotti was talking about that yesterday. I mean, his pre-match press conference and how careful Brazil needed to be in
not Brazil, but Japan has a free kick right here.
And a few candidates for this one. Daichi Kamada is there. And Hiroki Ito likewise. And Ritsu Doan also. Japan have up their sleeve here.
Absolutely, if you're going direct to goal, favors a right foot here, and you see the three-man wall of Japan behind Brazil. It's just to kind of hide the ball and make it a problem for Alisson to react.
And that one is fired straight into the wall by Daichi Kamada. Japan corner.
Japan corner kick. Just put mod on this one and check it out. Other on side of the 50. I bet sent in the bed.
Well, you could make a decent team out of some of the faces in there. Roberto Carlos, Ronaldo, and the FIFA president, Gianni Infantino, in attendance for this one. This is a hot ticket, this, in the round of 32. Junya Ito's corner. Brazil able to repel it.
I think I did it, Centeno. I think I did it. Let me know if I did it or not. Let me know if it went through. But I think I did.
Too much of it.
That's a shame because it's
yeah, I did. I'm pretty sure I did.
On for a crossing opportunity.
Yeah.
Fans from Japan out here in real color today. So is the Brazilian.
Yeah, I did it.
Making this just a spectacular match and atmosphere.
Flicked on by Ryan, but
oh man,
Japan back on.
I got watch 3 games today, chat. I got watch 3 games today.
Finished second in Group F. Japan 2 points behind the Netherlands.
I bet Centeno, bet.
And Tunisia, and they've got some space now to play with. Sano onto Doan. Maeda looking to cross. And found Gabriel in his way.
Gabriel's like a pillar back there, just came out. Comes out of the middle so beautifully. He's athletic enough to do that. Gets a lot of blocks, so important to Arsenal winning the Premier League title.
He's left out of the Brazil squad 4 years ago by Chiche, who said Gabriel was too hot-headed. A vital
I got Brazil scoring first. Brazil been the closest to scoring, though. Brazil been the closest to scoring.
On the ball now, the goalkeeper for Brazil. He went through this warm-up that was incredible. He was hitting balls right, left. He did as much with his feet as he did with his hands in the warm-up. It was fascinating. Every type of pass that he's going to have to hit out here, he replicated in the warm-up. Or should I say this afternoon?
It's easy to forget, but easy to forget.
I had to turn bro, why you got that picture on standby?
What day it is anymore? I just
why you got that picture on standby?
Football. My appointments I can figure out by what day of a game is happening, if that makes sense.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Not that I have many appointments, of course. I'm not that popular, but. Paquetá with Douglas Santos making moves down the line. It's gone to Vinicius Junior.
Well, they're getting a second defender in and around Vinny Jr., and that's certainly something that everybody tries to do. Now, how well you do it and how you execute it is another story. So far, it's very good for Japan because all their lines are tight. There's a lot of support to each other. They don't get pulled apart much. And it is those times when they get pulled apart that Brazil's got to recognize and go.
Goes up. Had to change it so it was like the other one. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Potentially penalties will be used to decide the winner. We don't have one in 90 minutes. Nakamura. That's going to drop short of his intended target. Santos, Vinicius Jr. up against Tomiyasu. Thinks in the cross, only partially cleared. Paquetá, gathered by Tomiyasu and cleared.
Ooh, danger averted there. That was a really flat ball, a bad ball, bad choice. And those are the moments against Brazil. You can't have too many of those, so you're going to get punished.
But it took so long to pass it. Yeah, it took a minute. It took a minute. I got Brazil winning though. They've been the closest to scoring.
Japan's certainly content being in a situation like this. They're so well drilled. They're so organized.
Yo,
And it is the same through every age group as well. I've seen a lot of Japan at various levels, and they all play the same way. The ethos runs through every age group.
Yeah, it's been 20 years in the making. It's, you know, Japan, their technical ability, their focus on their comfort with the ball is also such a big part of it, and that's how they bridge the gap sometimes of athleticism and/or super power. That's what they're trying to do today, suffocate superstars.
And in many respects, Brazilian football's had a big influence on the development of the game back in Japan. It goes back to the early 90s when Zico went there. Helped at both domestic level and international level. And by the Brazil 94, several players were either playing or had played for Japanese clubs.
The Brazilians were a big part of getting the J League going. There's a good look at Ronaldinho, Oscar,
and Oscar next to him. Whole series of
not I know of no. That I know of nah.
Brazil. Just remarkable players with stature. And, you know, we looked at the list here today, and you know our eyeballs popped out of our head that the legendary players that are in the building.
Nah, I haven't, honestly. Ain't gonna lie to you.
Lucas Paquetá.
I'm saying 22-20.
We've got Santos, who seems to have solved that left back issue for Brazil. It has been a problem area for them. And Cunha pleading for a foul over there that he's.
It was a lot of contact. It was a lot of contact.
Well, he's trying to turn the corner here.
They were looking for the ball though, but I'll see what he's trying to say.
To get in behind Sano. It would have been called. It was outside the box anyway.
Hydration break.
The hydration break.
Hydration break.
Houston. Brazil bossing possession, but in terms of clear-cut opportunities, well, they're sadly lacking so far, but the intrigue is certainly there. 0.
We are deep into stoppage time. Oh, they must be careful here. Oh, but hang on, they are checking it. It's going to be in the hands of the VAR.
You editing the video? Oh, what you doing last night?
1, 2, 3. Take the pitch with FanDuel's new footy features. Bet all 120 minutes and get early payouts when your team goes up too. Live betting lets you celebrate every strike. And with FanDuel's new Super Sub, if your player is subbed out, your bet stays in.
Yeah.
At FanDuel, every score means more. North America's #1 sportsbook and casino. FanDuel, play your game.
The world is Canadian. prospering from our resources and critical minerals. Our plan is to create jobs, build affordable homes twice as fast, break
What are you
down
doing?
barriers between
I was trying to lower the
provinces, and
volume,
expand
Santana.
global trade. This is our moment.
I
to
kept
build
clicking
a
and kept
strong
getting
economy
ads.
by Canadians for Canadians. A message from the Government of Canada.
You know that? You know how them fucking ads pop up when you're trying to watch a game and shit?
More than ever, we need to stay focused on
It be
operational
just weird, freaky ass ads for no reason.
Yes. What's the score?
We're up 2-1.
Let's put it on the big screen. Okay.
And we should get goals today. We will get goals today, one way or another.
The earliest match on the World Cup is probably England.
This World Cup so far, but still
I gotta be up at 11 o'clock in the morning to watch them, bro.
We're trying to pace you with all the goal calls you had to pull off against Germany and Curacao, and then you had Ronaldo and Portugal hitting for a bunch. But we have seen amazing games with amazing storylines each and every
That's what you
time
do.
here at Houston Stadium.
Bruh, I don't control the ads. I have the ads set to low, bro. So I can't do nothing about that.
Place in the round of 16 on the line against either Côte d'Ivoire or Norway. Ito down the line. And Japan get the corner. Nakamura looking to steer it into the middle.
All of that comes off a very direct ball and winning the second ball. And we've seen both teams go direct at certain times here today, but Japan will do that as well as Brazil.
Every YouTuber has
distance. Wader it was. He's got 2 goals so far.
Well, Costnet, he's not a YouTuber. He's more on Twitch than YouTube. But right now, I'm pretty sure he's been recording YouTube videos for the stuff he got going on recently. Since you know.
15th meeting of these two nations. Brazil 11 wins. Japan just the 1. They did actually face each other.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Santana.
Which was another 23.
I mean, what's the point of you bought it?
And Japan were
You don't really get nothing from
They
it.
called it the miracle of Miami. And Brazil in that team had the likes of Roberto Carlos and Ronaldo playing. Can Japan here summon that kind of spirit to knock out the 5-time world champions who haven't lifted the trophy since 2002?
24 years ago at 6 World Cups. That's unheard of for Brazil.
24 years ago when they won the last World Cup. That's a minute ago.
Stars in the stands, stars on the pitch. Japan have stolen it. Sano driving them
Japan
forward.
had the ball. Japan has scored on Brazil. I was like, they're gonna score. Wow.
Texas to Tokyo.
Brazil, it's 1-0, but Japan has scored the first goal. But damn, I thought it gonna be Brazil, but it's Japan 1-0. 1-0 in the knockout round. As soon as I fucking say that. Oh man, 1-0, Japan is winning right now. Wow. Japan is winning against Brazil.
action, becoming a one-man show, and then striking an incredible finish here. Even got grabbed at the moment he struck that. But this is just straight ahead.
Wow.
To get to goal.
Hey, I still got Brazil. They have to score.
And this is how Japan takes the lead. Incredible start here in Houston.
But we knew they had it in them.
Yeah, I still think it's amazing, though, with the amount of changes and players that are missing. But I think that is, to your point, the beauty of the system, because everybody can plug into it.
I'm sorry to put him
I don't think anybody, I don't think any of the pundits.
What the team, Scott? What the team?
Many of my friends have said that
this
is an overwhelming win today for Brazil.
I don't know. 16, I don't know.
Marquinhos.
I do not know.
Only the second goal this tournament. Brazil.
They got a whole half. They got another half to score. They got like 25 minutes left to score.
Leveled it up for them, Vinicius Jr.
They're gonna score.
It really is, and both
they're gonna
teams
score.
Are employing their ideas.
They got like 25 minutes left.
One moment separates.
They got it. They'll score. And they got a whole other half.
Does not look good for Brazil when conceding first. In their last 5 matches, when they've gone behind in such circumstances, they've failed to win. Not since a victory over Croatia back in 2014. If they come from behind in a position such as this to win.
They didn't call off for him, but they called it.
It's deemed as a foul on Douglas Santos. And we're threatening to break away.
I'm like, are they gonna call it? I don't know. Ooh, he did something on his whole foot.
Obvious foul. No question on Gohan. This is an important set piece here, and Brazil's got targets for sure.
And Guimarães, the two over it.
Pretty high line here from Japan. That near post area is something to keep an eye on.
But that's a free kick.
Paquetá swings it in. Marquinhos climbing. Didn't get the connection on that he would have hoped for.
You got good targets with Marquinhos and Gabriel.
Man, got the ball back.
This is a look back at the goal, the final moment.
I feel they got still chance to score or something. They got a chance to score.
But that's just from picking up a bad ball and going directly to goal. That's as straight a path to goal as you're going to get with a player running with the ball at his feet.
Yeah, great confidence from Sano, who was brought into the starting lineup today. Only made 3 appearances in the qualifying campaign. Vinicius Jr. Comfortable.
Constant. 33-25 right now.
And he gets in a really good area here, and we know how he can strike the ball. We've seen some of the quality of his goals.
He's the first Brazilian to score in every group game, Vinicius Jr., since Ronaldo and Rivaldo did so back in 2002.
Look at Dream Brother just everywhere, man. He was at another Dream Brother was at another World Cup game.
Gabriel.
What's up, Chad?
Straight ball down the middle, thumped away by Taniguchi.
How's that going?
Santos. Cunha of Manchester United to Danilo of Flamengo.
What you mean, sometimes to me?
Danilo delivering. Japan not dealing with that particularly well. Vinicius Jr. Back it comes from Paquetá. Vinicius Junior once more. It is a crowd scene inside that penalty box. And Ritsu Doan gets
You said what?
out of a tight spot.
I see it.
Junya Ito did not get very far. And Paquetá's ball down the line has too much on it for Vinicius Junior. And Japan breathe again.
Well, Junya Ito
okay.
holding onto the ball to try and give somebody time to get in front of it. But we go back to the lone goal of this game, a fantastic one from Sano. And there might be some question there if the Brazilian center backs needed to get out to him a little bit.
This shouldn't be too hard to do. Yeah.
But what a start for Japan.
Well, Vinicius Junior getting a boot on that. Guimaraes now.
Yeah.
Cunha. Back for Vinicius Junior. Doan with an important challenge.
And Brazil starting to heat up. And
I didn't know that had honestly something. I didn't see that.
Tomiyasu with an important header there. Now a chance for a Japanese break. Ito being pursued.
He's talking about it now.
Now they can walk it up and kind of get a sigh of relief, but they were under heavy pressure. And Brazil's press was effective. They were turning the ball over. It was leading to chances. And there was some chaos in that organized Japanese setup.
I've mentioned the year 2002 a lot already today for obvious reasons. The last time Brazil lifted the trophy. It's actually the last time as well since they came from behind to win a knockout match at the quarter-final stage against England. And moving on very quickly from that, here is Lucas Paquetá. Casemiro, Cunha.
That's it.
Gabriel joining in, Guimaraes. Japan continuing to frustrate through their diligent work.
Because when Brazil breaks a line with a pass, because the lines are so tight, the ability to recover is always there for Japan and get pressure on the ball very quickly.
Paquetá.
Bro, I'm not standing up, Santino, bro. I'm not standing up.
He wasn't getting any movement ahead of him.
Passing lanes are cut out for long periods.
Nigga too tired for that shit.
There's Cunha. And again, it's a shot from distance.
They doing a lot of long shots. Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it wasn't struck well. It's from distance, as you mentioned, and going to take something special to beat Suzuki from there. The more this goes on, the more maybe the frustration leads, and it can lead to opportunity in transition, possibly for Japan.
Santos over on that far left touchline, getting chalk on his boots, hoping it might just come his way.
Well, he's bringing the width now, so is Danilo, and that's allowing Vinny Jr. to come inside it. It's very congested in there. Carlo Ancelotti mentioned in the press conference, the ball has to move quicker.
Vinicius Junior, Casemiro, loose touch from him, and Maeda is on his way. He's short on support though just now, and it needs the intervention of Paquetá to hold up his run.
And that's a great point you bring up, because when you're defending this deep, it's hard to get out in transition, and that one player's got to make very good decisions on on if he should hold the ball,
Can't
turn away from pressure.
That would be crazy, Case. Ain't gonna lie. That would be crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
This is a position though that Japan have been in before in a World Cup match.
Do my stream, Case. Appreciate you.
2006 group stage. They were 1-0 up. Indoor.
I bet we should be in here.
Brazil came back to win 4-1.
Bet.
Brazil didn't go forward there. I don't know if they were waiting for an injured player or what, but that was the time when Japan spread out to really go with real verve and tempo and directness. But now they're settled again.
And there is some frustration coming from the stands as well, as far as Brazil are concerned. A lot of Brazilians here today. But, not particularly pleased from what they're seeing from their team.
42.
Going forward, real lack
30.
of penetration from them at the minute. Everything in front of Japan, and they'll be more than happy with that. And they're forced to cross in from deep. Their shots have been from long range.
Yeah, Brazil been taking a lot of long shots.
Something out inside that penalty area. It's been nothing.
The real chances aren't there yet. They're half chances at best. These are so difficult. It's so difficult of a team to play against Japan. You almost think your goal has to come off a press or a deflection. They just move in such a beautiful block.
Ito of Genk in Belgium scored the third goal in that 4-0 win over Tunisia. Also came off the bench to set up the equaliser and the winning goal against Brazil last October. The Japanese number 14 out on the right wing.
No, I was saying 42, 30. Right now, I'll tell you whenever it hit 42. I hit 42 minutes right now.
Japan's got to be careful here because Vinny Jr.'s isolated one-on-one with a defender, and now with Japan committing forward, if they can win the ball, find an early ball to Vinny Jr., they could be off and running. Samiro's having to play the game differently. His game has been tempered a bit with the yellow card.
Here's the goal scorer, Sano. Ritsu Doan.
Japan, they play relaxed.
3 to aim at in the middle. Maeda was the closest to it. Brazil clear. Hiroki Ito up from the back. Interesting cross. And flicked away by Douglas Santos.
I think it's a throw in.
Well, Japan, for me, carry
it's a throw in.
a greater threat going forward than Brazil do at the moment, albeit not with great frequency.
Well, that's the difference, frequency. I mean, Brazil's had 60% of the possession, the territorial advantage, but it hasn't led to as much as Japan's maybe had.
Sano sent sprawling, on it goes. Referee plays the advantage. Nakamura. Maeda.
It's exactly how Japan wants to play. Just have these selected moments, make great use of them, and then suffocate you with this remarkable tight team structure and shape.
Oh, lovely play there.
Yeah, they was Japan. They relaxed. They play relaxed. I think that's how I see it, Case. They play really relaxed. Same as South Korea. They both play relaxed.
Because they had an opportunity to get off in transition. Their passing hasn't been clean at times.
That's the way I see it.
The one that led to the goal from Sano.
From watching South Korea and Japan, they both play relaxed.
Crystal Palace. Sweeping it over to the right. But Junya Ito might have a top himself here. He did. And Guimaraes is sent tumbling to the card out.
Yellow card, damn.
Guimaraes he's frustrated because he was on his way.
Well, Commodus, this is a professional foul. And if you're Brazilian, you're pretty happy here that Bruno Guimarães has been fouled and that a referee has brought out a yellow card here.
On Japan, yellow card.
He has set a standard for what's going to happen in transition if people are going to try to pull off professional fouls.
Marquinhos. Lofted in. Japan hold firm. And, Brazil were expecting a corner. It is not.
4 more minutes been added.
A minimum of 4 added minutes at the end of this first period.
Look. It's a tactic foul. He was being physical, ain't gonna lie. He was being physical.
Goals in the knockout phase so far have come from outside the box.
And why said that sentiment? Why said that?
Very dramatically late in the game yesterday.
You must be behind me, sister. You must be behind me a little bit, because I think you're talking about when Brazil thought they had a corner kick.
Just a relentless work ethic. They contest every ball.
Tomiyasu. Will be a Brazil ball in the shape of a throw.
For Tomiyasu, it's only a 5th start for him. And you got to wonder what's going on in the mind of that man, Carlo Ancelotti, the first foreign manager ever for Brazil.
Yeah, played at the 1990 World Cup. Carlo Ancelotti. Italy came 3rd. Played 90 minutes against England, a match for 3rd place, which Italy won.
And such a revered
47 right now.
He's just done it in so many different ways.
I'm just reading the fast, but I'm not reading it late. I literally read it the time you put it. It was literally just 12:45.
Brazil here in the US in the '94 final. So many links.
It was just 12:45, bro.
Ancelotti, as I mentioned right at the top, that was his CV is unrivaled, unmatched,
unbelievable. Yeah, and that was the '94 Romário Bebeto team. There was a young 18-year-old that was brought on the bench to experience a World Cup named Ronaldo.
Whatever happened to him?
Well, he's here today.
One of many Brazilian legends, Brazilian royalty, watching on, but watching the current crop trailing Japan by a 1-0 and struggling to break them down.
For me, Brazil needs to get more width in their game. They need to get more crosses, and they have to spread Japan out side to side a bit more. And now we see creeping up the field Danilo. That's the ball you need.
I was going to sit behind. I was going to say.
Was the target and hooked away by Junya Ito.
Yeah, I think Danilo's got to take that down and take that.
But now you good, Cincinnati. You good.
Turn the corner, as opposed to recirculating it and a cross coming in at a different type of angle. I think it's got to be mixed up a little bit.
Brazil have got a player down at the moment. Wader, who's been quiet, able to get that one under control.
Paquetá come up limping a little bit.
And that is half-time. Japan are halfway there. Halfway.
Japan is up 1-0 at half.
Victory at a FIFA World Cup. Brazil have had all of the ball, but have struggled to break down this resolute Japanese side who lead by a 0-0.
Japan is leading 1-0. I feel like Brazil's going to score in the second half. I feel they might change their game plan up. I feel like Brazil might change their game plan up.
Brazil with it all to do. At the break here in Houston, Japan, as things stand, would be heading through to the round of 16.
It is halftime, chat.
They lead by a goal to nil.
What do you look for when you watch a game?
When I'm on the field, I love to contribute to strong defense, so I look for that.
That's the best part.
Dove, the game is ours.
Don't tell me you lost your debit card. Don't worry, you can just...
I know. Lock my card with the BMO app.
No, I was going to say you can just check with the VAR. I don't know what all the fuss is about. I like VAR.
Come celebrate the FIFA World Cup at McDonald's. For a limited time, score a second collectible cup for free with every FIFA World Cup meal.
Man.
Come celebrate the FIFA World Cup at McDonald's. For a limited time, score a second collectible cup for free with every FIFA World Cup meal.
Yo, Dean.
Yo, JD, you see my text? They haven't lost. These guys are unbelievable.
They haven't lost?
Since 96.
Appreciate my chat right now. Appreciate y'all.
Haven't lost yet.
1 + 1 = more of the greatest stories. Hulu on Disney Plus. Stories about survivors.
The most dangerous planet. Murder. Prophecy.
Beer and propane.
Dawn of a new era.
Dodging death. The Premier League.
Whatever it takes.
Power, vet, and love.
Where do you hail from? Canada.
Best of the best stories now with even more from Hulu.
Amazing.
Have it all with Hulu on Disney Plus.
Is David's backyard ready for the FIFA World Cup? Maybe he'll build it like Beckham. Brilliant move here. David's going to the Home Depot for the assist. David can flip it like Rich. Paint it like Patricia. Deliver it like Dan.
My beehives. This is so relaxing.
Plant it like Patrick.
Or watch it all happen just like Josh.
Very happy to help.
And with BMO Insights, you always know where your money's going.
Turns out, I'm terrible at soccer. So let's switch back for the second half.
Come on, how bad could it be?
It's pretty bad.
One's at the ready. Swish and flick.
You're getting really good,
he said, beaming around at them. Ron pulled out his own one. The club flew suddenly out of the troll's hand.
Stupefied.
There was a blinding flash of red light. Harry Potter, the full cast audio editions.
Who plays it? Who plays it? I don't know if I want to watch all these games. I might.
Coca-Cola at the half. Kaishu Sano's match opening goal was his first career international goal in his 16th cap for Japan.
Germany and Netherlands played it.
Fans now elated at their 1-0 score at the half. They're currently up a goal over Brazil in this knockout match. Here are the first half stats. As I said, Sano's match opening goal, his first career international goal in his 16th cap for Japan. Brazil did hold possession for 68% of the half. That was expected. 4 of their 8 shot attempts coming from inside the box.
Appreciate my chat. Appreciate y'all.
World Cup Studios, Jason Clare and Asmir. And guys, as you predicted, this is exactly what you thought would happen. 2 very contrasting styles. You've got this Japanese side who are content to just absorb the pressure, bide their time, stay patient, and then when the moment presents itself, they counter on the attack, and that's what led to the opening goal, Claire.
That's exactly what they did. Japan was marvelously disciplined in that first half, maintaining their defensive shape and just waiting for the moment where they could counterattack. And you could sort of feel that coming a little bit. You knew that moment was going to present itself. And a really fantastic
and so the second half is here.
Picking the ball up, recognizing
what time do they play?
defense, blowing right by
Casemiro.
Okay, I might not do it. I might just do World Cup single. Who plays tomorrow?
From him. But it comes from more than that. It comes
So
from the movement in their front
3:30.
three. So you can see here, Maeda, Ueda, and Doan all make really critical moves. The second that Sano gets the ball, they turn and sprint into space.
Turn and burn.
Turn and burn. And what they're doing is they're running on the outside shoulders of these defenders to pull their attention away from the middle of the park. All three
then at
Brazilian
8, so
defenders
I could
here,
probably
nobody steps to the ball. They
relax after that
the
one.
penalty spot.
Then tomorrow, it's only one game. Minus 3 games tomorrow.
Allow a free shot from
It's
out
3
there.
games tomorrow.
And at some point,
July 1st.
it's Doan who runs out onto the
July
right side.
2nd,
He becomes
3
irrelevant, and
games.
you don't need to worry about him.
July
Somebody has to put pressure
3rd.
on the ball. Don't worry about cover. You cannot allow the shot to get it to escape.
Japan are playing 5 across the back, and you can tell Brazil are getting frustrated. You can see it in their play. They aren't being able to be as creative as they'd like to be. What does Japan or what does Brazil need to do to break down this Japanese structure?
They need to use the width of the pitch, the full
see
width of the pitch. They're not doing that at the moment. The first 45 minutes, they spent the bulk of the time just trying to combine centrally, and it just hasn't worked for them because Japan are so disciplined and they do such a good job of getting 5 defenders back and in structure. It becomes very, very difficult to play and to slide balls down the side of defenders. You end up taking speculative shots from distance. This is a good example of just seeing how tight this team is from back to front. So each of the strips of the pitch is about 6 yards, and there's only 3 strips of pitch that the Japanese defenders are playing in. So they're really compact from back to front.
I'll be right back.
To front. And that means there's no space between lines. They're tight as well from side to side. So when you look at the Brazilians attacking, they're almost forced, Asmir, to take these speculative crosses from deeper positions, which are really easy to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, I think certainly Brazil have played right into Japan's hands. I think if Japanese block is going to be in a 5-4-1, then I think you have to add a little bit more variety to your play and attacking play. I think keeping everything central is going to be very easy for the Japanese defense to deal with. So I think they have to add a little bit more a vertical attack, try and get in behind, try and use that space, be a little bit more direct, diagonal balls out to the fullbacks, because they're the ones giving them the width at the moment. Douglas Santos and Danilo are the ones
keeping
Japan,
Scott.
getting the balls in. I also look at now Carlo Ancelotti using his bench. He's going to have to maybe bring in the likes of Igor Thiago, who's going to bring in the focal point inside that box for those crosses, because Mateus Cunha is roaming around a little bit too much for my liking. Gabriel Martinelli, again, a very direct player. And then, of course, he's got the wild card of Neymar. Does he call on him to bring some magic back again?
Well, Brazil have not come from behind to win a match of the World Cup since 2002 when they came back against England. When we return, we're going to check in on Canada. Steph Eustachio, of course, the hero for Canada yesterday. We'll check in with Matthew Shinetti.
If you have already, make sure liking and stream up, subscribing, and follow on Twitch. Appreciate y'all on chat. Appreciate y'all.
No tripping. Yes, sipping. No fouls. Yes, foul. No frills. Yes, savings.
Every 4 years, we make family traditions. And if we're lucky, make noise. Make purchases with the Scotiabank Passport Visa Infinite Plus card to earn Scene Plus points faster and take your tradition to new places.
I said Brazil can definitely score though. I feel like Brazil can definitely still score. I feel like they can still score. They got a whole nother half.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It happens every morning. Nutrition and fuel to help start whatever's next. Quaker, official sponsor of FIFA World Cup 26.
If football were a nation,
elle serait la plus grande du monde si el fútbol fuera un idioma.
Estarán
vandaag ficou rukun arkan el
Não importa onde estejas.
No matter who you are, si te apasiona el fútbol, perteneces
to the biggest team on the planet.
El fútbol une al mundo.
Football unites the world.
Canada showed real
4 more minutes and 4 minutes. 4 minutes left until the second half is here, chat. 4 more minutes.
Matthew Shinetti looks at both potential round of 16 opponents' recent history against Canada. Here's Matthew.
It really doesn't matter what opponent you look at as Canada's potential opponent in the round of 16. Canada has history with both Morocco and the Netherlands. Certainly with Morocco, you go back to the final group stage game of the 2022 World Cup journey in Qatar. And Canada, when we talk about all the lessons they learned in Qatar, they certainly learned in those first 25 minutes what Morocco's run at that tournament was all about. It was pace, it was power, and Canada was down 2 inside those first 25 minutes. But there was that spirited fight back in the second half. Sam Adekubi instigated that own goal, and many Canadians will actually give Sam Adekubi that goal given his run down the left side in that situation. And then Captain Atiba Hutchinson was that close to leveling the match late, and that would have given Canada their first point at a Men's World Cup. And certainly the takeaways from that particular game, and you compare it to what happened last night against South Africa, meeting the moment, the tension is certainly laid on in games. Well, Canada obviously learned its lesson, irrespective of the fact that it is a much changed roster from the one that was in Qatar. But that would be the history with Morocco. With the Dutch, it was Jesse Marsch's first game in Rotterdam in May of 2024. Canada was very spirited for their new head coach in the first half. And then the Dutch simply rolled right over Canada. 3 goals inside 33 minutes in a packed stadium in Rotterdam. It was one of the Netherlands' lead-up games to the 2024 Euros. And if you're looking for all of the moments now that Jesse Marsch has built on, the lessons he's tried to create with this team, you can pretty much point back to that game in Rotterdam.
I'm gonna be watching the other games too, chat. So I might not. I might just. I don't know if I'm gonna do regular stream. I'm going to see.
Over the last 2 years. So whether it's Morocco and the World Cup history, which is often palpable when it then leads to an eventual knockout round game with a similar country, a similar opponent. But when you look at this current team under Jesse Marsch,
I was up to like 5 o'clock in the morning yesterday.
Would seem quite fitting given all the lessons they learned since May of 2024 in Rotterdam.
All right, thank you, Matthew. Well, still to come, we've got another half of football to play, and Brazil desperate for a goal. It's the knockout round. Japan lead 1-0 at the half.
Say hi to the Lees and their newest family member, the Kia EV5. Gordon has a lot to do and appreciates looking great while doing it. And Sophia
I don't think too many ads are going to show, because I think there's a minute-ish left.
She's gaming on it. All 5 get what they want in the EV5. And a little more. Kia. Movement that inspires.
Do you call it soccer, or do you call it football?
Really?
You're right, who gives a... It doesn't matter what you call it. 90 minutes is what matters. The odds matter. The next goal. The same game parlay. When you bet matters. Soccer or football? Move on. Because the beautiful game has a million shifting factors. Canada's premier betting destination for the world's game. Bet with Sports Interaction.
No tripping. Yes, sipping. No fouls. Yes, foul. No frills. Yes, savings.
With Amex Platinum, the possibilities you imagine can become the moments you experience. It's the table we'll talk about for months. Just looking turns into just booked. And you can feel the rush.
Yo, with the stream, Diana, with the stream. People do stream, Diana, appreciate you.
Need a card like no other. There's nothing like Amex.
I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright, just a little bit tired. But if people do want to stream, Diana, appreciate you. Appreciate everyone chat right now. Appreciate y'all.
Game on, Smirnoff.
inside Houston Stadium as the players are just about to take to the field for the second half. We're not surprised Japan's leading 1-0. Jason, do you think Brazil is?
I think it could be. I think Carlo Ancelotti and his team will have obviously prepared Brazil for a 5-4-1 block. It'll be really interesting to see
what probably change up the game
changes Brazil makes, because their approach in the first half really didn't create a great deal of chances for them.
Yeah, I think they certainly need to add a little bit more variety. It's been way too predictable in this first half, and they just need to step it up a gear. I think a little bit more pace, the ball movement, all their passing, I think it's going to help them a lot in the second half.
Yeah, I think they almost seemed surprised when Japan did try to counter, and that lack of focus in transition can really hurt them again. So they have to make sure that in those moments where Japan does choose to burst forward quickly, or turn and burn, as Jen referred to it, they need to be prepared for that. They need to be prepared organizationally, get their fullbacks back defensively as quickly as they can, and put pressure on the most dangerous player.
They're getting ready for the second half. Here are the gentlemen to call it, Paul Walker and Glenn Davis.
Neymar there, still waiting for his moment, perhaps to have an influence on this particular game. Paquetá not moving at all well. He's finally got his boots sorted out, Hendrik. And here he is. Hendrik of Real Madrid, but spent time on loan at Lyon last season. And there has been a clamour in Brazil for him to get more game time, even start games, but Carlo Ancelotti has preferred to use him from the bench and listen to the roar for him. So that change has been met with a seal of approval. Let's see what kind of a difference he can make.
Second half is here, Chad. Second half is here. Japan is starting off the ball.
Japan in the white shirts, going from left to right here in Houston, and with that 1-goal advantage. And Hendrik is onto this. First involvement for him. Cunha up there with him, touched off to Ryan. Vinicius Jr. Swirling ball, good handling from Suzuki.
Maybe feels it wasn't too much to the goal. Probably could have had a header.
Player that extremely talented. Stage may be set for him to break out, but he can run at people. He can do it in tight spaces. He's a player that's got to try to lift this team. Now, it also brings into question, wow, amazing control from way down.
Ridiculous, wasn't it? Nakamura. Got a second bite at this one.
Took my breath away.
It's not a bad ball either. This is Ritsu Duan, and hacked away by Douglas Santos. Brazil have only failed to score in one of their last 13 World Cup matches. That was a 1-0 group stage defeat to Cameroon 4 years back. Desperate for one now.
Who's my channel? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna try my best to watch all 3 games of it.
Ito, this one has gone though. Brazil awarded a free kick, much to the dismay of the entire Japanese bench down there.
Brazil's definitely trying to make this a little bit more of a chaotic game, a little bit more of a high-tempo game.
Gabriel. Vinicius Jr. Good ball, Hendrik. Unable to get it under his spell. And Maeda on the surge for Japan. What a run this is.
Yellow card, I knew it. I knew it.
It's brought about.
Yellow card on Brazil.
Card as well for Danilo.
Danilo and Casemiro have one. This is obviously to kill off this transitional moment. It's a professional foul.
This referee's been very, very good on making sure that people understand. Somebody breaks out in transition and you grab him, you're picking up a yellow.
Maurizio Mariani of Italy is our referee for this one, incidentally. Ito safely back to Tion Suzuki, earning his 29th cap for Japan today. 8 clean sheets from 10 appearances in qualifying for the Japanese goalkeeper. A bit of a loose touch there from Tomiyasu, which meant the second one he was struggling to reach.
But Cunha was trying to apply the pressure here. They're going to give Japan a free kick.
Japan's 8th goal at this World Cup, which equals the record for an Asian nation. A level now with Korea Republic, who also got 8 in 2002. Oh, nicely done. Casemiro getting a toe on it, and that could break rather nicely for Endrick. And the pass not up to the required standard.
Japan's got to be very, very careful here, especially in this first 15 minutes. Keep their composure. They're finding spaces. Brazil's committing themselves forward.
Maeda on the move. Marquinhos unflustered back to Alisson.
Marquinhos is just so good. That was just effortless.
He plays the game as though he's wearing carpet slippers.
There are those defenders that are just effortless and can do things in a different way because they read the game on the next level, and he's one of them.
Just the 50. I'm behind 3 seconds. Ha, indubitably, I love it.
Maeda to Nakamura. It's a nice touch.
They're letting it play. They're letting it play on. Oh, that was a nice save. That was a nice save.
Brazil back on the attack with Vinicius Jr. Guimaraes. Gabriel. Casemiro. Marquinhos. Danilo.
Ball comes central. There's just a block of 6 Japanese players. Going to be very hard, even with all the talent Brazil has, to play in those tight spaces and break through.
I feel like Japan is making them take longer kicks. So they haven't. That's what they've mainly been taking, are longer goal shots. Not gonna lie.
And you're getting the ball to the feet of Vidi Judah early. I don't find anything wrong with that from an attacking standpoint. He's coming in on his right a lot.
That's a good ball.
Oh my God, that was a nice save. That was a nice save from Japan.
Tremendous delivery from Danilo.
That was a nice save.
Really clear chance I think Brazil has had today.
Yeah.
It's brought the crowd back. But look at this, just put on a platter here. Timing is there, everything is there. Head meets the ball. And it's a good save from Suzuki.
Has that lit the fuse for Brazil, I wonder? Scooped in again, this time towards Vinicius Jr. Guimaraes.
Brazilian fans are back in it, there's no question.
Vinicius Jr.'s cut back.
They could have maybe scored there. This man was in the right position.
Recycle and build again. Marquinhos.
Vinny Jr. did well there to get to the end line.
If anything, it might go 1-1 penalty shots.
From an inverted way is the way back for them. It's got to be a mixture.
Maybe. But how y'all doing in the chat? If y'all in chat, that's y'all want to answer that. But who my chat? Appreciate y'all right now. Appreciate y'all. Everything just going bad. What the fuck? Tank, is it back now? Please. I'm still streaming. I think I am. I don't know what the fuck going on, bro. My shit is loading, bro. Fuck! Just load, bro. Of course. Just load, please. Why shit don't wanna load now? This some bullshit, bro. Oh. Oh man. My Twitch still up, man. Just so it's in my camera. It just literally just went down, bro. I don't know what's going on at the moment. Oh my gosh. My shit's loading so fucking slow, bro. I mean, I'm live, but my shit not even loading. I don't know what's going on right now. Bro, that shit is loading. Oh my god, bro. I'm missing the game, bro. Brazil scored. Fuck! Oh my god, I missed them fucking score. It's some bullshit. I can't watch the game. Oh, I missed Brazil score! I missed Brazil score! Oh my god! Why my fucking internet just went out and it came back? I mean, it 1-1 Brazil, bro. Fuck. No, my internet, it went out. It went out, but it came back. Fuck, but it's 1-1. It's 1-1. Brazil tied it up. It wasn't the site. It was my internet. It went out and then it came back, which I'm glad it came back. Am I still live on Twitch? Yeah. Some bullshit.
Out to Vinicius Junior, puts it through the legs of Tommy.
Junior got the ball.
Danger here. Vinicius Junior, brilliant skill.
Ah! Junior could have scored.
Wow.
Junior could have scored. Vinicius Junior could have scored.
Looking at the heavens in frustration.
Just eye-popping. Through the legs, he's gone. You're not going to catch him. And then with the outside of, I think Suzuki got a hand on this.
The time my shit goes off.
He did. This is a huge save from Suzuki. On Vinny Jr. to put that off the post.
The time my shit goes out, bro.
The lower corner. Spectacular
They score as soon as my internet goes out. That's some bullshit.
The intensity of the game now has gone up 2-3-fold, hasn't it?
Yeah, they brought it up another level here. They got their fans back in it now. You could feel it coming. The opening kickoff in the second half, you could just see Brazil looked a different team.
I'm glad my fucking Wi-Fi it came back just in time, bro. I'm glad my Wi-Fi it didn't cut out. Cause I would have been pissed.
Gets away from him though.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, here's the look at it. Definitely Casemiro's onside. That back post area is a beautiful place to get
them
away from
forward.
a defender because their eyes are on the ball. And he just does what he does best.
The right foot of Hiroki Ito playing him onside.
I knew they were gonna score and I missed it, bro. Fuck.
In attendance today, Ronaldo looking on. He'll be feeling much better about how this is going now for Brazil, having seen that Casemiro equalizer.
Yeah, so Japan is rattled a bit now. And they got to see if they can get themselves a little bit more composed here. Because that was an incredible wave of attacks from Brazil. Saw the obvious handball.
Appreciate my chat and I appreciate y'all.
Vinicius Jr. Guimaraes.
Too much power.
Either Douglas Santos or Vinicius Jr., but didn't reach either of them.
Yeah, there's just not enough pressure on the ball, but that
the time my single, I can't see the game. Niggas gonna score. Y'all could have scored whenever the shit was happening, but before it happened. Nah, y'all wanna do this shit when it happened. But I mean, they scored. They scored. That's all that matters.
Tremendous crossing and finishing. What an example of it. This is good from Japan here now to take a bit out of it.
Suzuki, who's made 4 saves in the match. That'll run for Maeda, making a beeline for goal. Alisson there to deal with it.
He's an absolute flyer, Maeda.
Well, that's the thing. They do have a lot of pace at the top of the pitch, so on transitions, they are deadly, Japan.
That has to be honored, and Brazil's fully aware of it. Now we're seeing Japan trying to get organized and press a little bit higher here.
Oh, Maeda closing that one down from Alisson. Hendrick.
We've seen a few goalkeepers in the World Cup get caught in possession.
Vinicius Jr. Cunha to Guimaraes. Spins away from Maeda. Danilo. Oh, it's all coming together now for Brazil. Ryan. Great skill. Cunha. Ryan delivering. And Suzuki is there. But that was like the Brazil.
The Japan Suzuki goalkeeper, he pretty nice.
Seeing a little bit more of the tricks and flicks and the great combination play and movement and mobility. They're definitely more alive here in the second half, but now it's got their goal. Now it's kind of settled into a period here of measuring each other again.
Looked like one of the standout ties in the round of 32. It's delivered, hasn't it?
No question about it. And it's absolutely fascinating.
Maeda. He's got Marquinhos. Munoz all over him. But he's got away from him. What a ball that is. No flag.
That was a nice ball.
Junior Ito making his move into the penalty.
That's a nice pass.
He takes it on himself and he really
That was a nice pass.
Spilled by Allison. Really thundered goalwards. But it's back in the hands of the Brazilian keeper.
Yeah, it's hit with tremendous power. It took a slight deflection. It's Alisson's all the way, though. Might wonder if that was the right decision, because he did have some options getting in and around the box. We also like the fact that he took the responsibility to try and produce the second goal for Japan.
Change on the way for Brazil. Gabriel Martinelli is down there and ready for action.
Can you imagine? Nice sub to have. Nice change to be able to make. Dipping into Gabriel Martinelli.
Vinicius Jr. And Japan are readying changes as well. Hydration break not too far away. Ryan Guimarães. Vinicius Jr. onto Santos. Here clear. Japan's goal scorer Sano.
65. Come on, 29 seconds.
A real bonus to kind of stretching out Japan a little bit more and creating little pockets of space.
Mateus Cunha is off, and Gabriel Martinelli is on. And Japan making alterations of their own here. Yukinari Sugawara will be one of those to be introduced. So will Junichi Suzuki. And he is the first to make his entrance.
It's like Dewan's going out as well.
And Nakamura.
Appreciate my chat too. Appreciate y'all.
Well, now it's kind of reset to a game where Japan's playing for that moment again. But Brazil dominating all the possession.
Hydration break may well come at a good time for Japan, the way this is going at the moment.
This is the Brazil we all expected here in the second half.
Martinelli.
See, I knew they were going to score in the second half. I knew it.
The ball's leaving their feet quicker. Their decision making's quicker.
Ryan getting much more success down that side as well.
Oh, man.
Didn't see a great deal from him in the first half, but much more positive in the second. Beautifully poised this now. Casemiro. Ryan again getting the cross in. Martinelli with the outside of the boot. Casemiro, he spotted Endrick.
That would have been nice. That would have been nice if he did hit that.
From behind that goal. And the referee tells Endrick to get back up off the floor.
We had about 60,000 fans also appealing for that penalty as well. I can't give that.
No, I don't.
He's won the header.
It was contact. It was some contact though.
Nobody's given that.
Well, it's riveting. We've hit the hydration break.
Hydration break.
This game got top billing, and it's delivered.
Oh man. 1-1.
For old time's sake? Oh, I don't know, man. It's been a minute. It's all muscle memory. Once you learn. you never forget. Just like setting up a savings goal on the BMO app. If you say so. I do say so.
Play for the Ultras? Game over.
Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra Zero.
We've removed the full HST on new homes and cut municipal fees, saving you up to $200,000 on a new home. It's just one way we're taking action today to make homes more affordable tomorrow. Like building homes faster by cutting red tape and partnering with municipalities to build more homes. Because by making housing more affordable today, we can get more families in more homes tomorrow.
Are you hungry? I ordered us a couple of hot dogs.
Yeah, I could eat.
Mustard?
Yes, please. I'll get breakfast.
Okay.
Get the Crave TSN bundle. This is the moment. Stream every match of the FIFA World Cup and the return of the HBO original series, House of the Dragon.
You are the Queen of Dragons.
All this for a limited time. Visit tsn.ca/FIFA26.
Rhaenyra's coming.
The match.
We are exposing her as
Oh. I thought the match was going good.
To muster their strength.
Definitely don't. We're seeing something special here today. And the way this tournament was set up, yeah, it was expanded to 48 teams, but what that does is that sets you up for 16 games of consequence. And we're at a great one right now, and there are two more great ones today. Germany, Paraguay, and then, of course, Morocco and Netherlands. There's going to be all eyes on those games as well.
Certainly so. Of course, Netherlands facing Morocco for the right to come here to take on Canada in Houston.
I should have started editing my thumbnail. Not to remember my video for. I can still do it. Until I gotta charge it. I'm gonna get my reaction video ready.
Where is the next twist coming from? I wonder.
So the three high players are Hayan, Edric, and Vinny. Hayan and Vinny are getting the width here. And you wouldn't bet against Vinny in a game like this, although he just got dispossessed.
I could do it after, fuck it.
Ito was impeded. Japan
I should have did it when it was halftime, high judging break. I should have did it then.
A man possessed here, trying to get back here and kill off that transitional moment.
Kamada. Noguchi. Sano sold the pass short. Received gratefully by Douglas Santos. Now Danilo carrying Brazil up towards halfway. Guimarães. Hendrick.
Nice pass, that was a nice pass.
Vinicius Jr. Only one thing on his mind by the looks of this. And then put it into an area where there wasn't a yellow shirt.
That was a rare moment where the entire Japanese team was turned and running back towards their own goal, which we have not seen a lot of.
Vinicius Jr. He could have scored that the last one he had. He was close. He was close for sure. I think the next match is at 3:30.
The intense concentration to play without the ball like this is
I believe.
something special.
I'm gonna have to get no sleep, bro. Fuck it. I think it's at 3:30, I believe.
Header, I think, from Ryan, but it did take a deflection. It's gone behind for the corner.
Well, Japan's living on the edge here. That's the way they conceded.
Yeah, 3:30. Right? This one ends at 2, then that's 3:30 to 5:30, then the next one's at 8. If anything, I could probably get some rest after Germany played Paraguay.
You got to get a few blocks in and throw the deliverer of the ball off a bit.
It's a poor delivery, that. That is a waste, to say the least. But we are only looking one way at the moment, Glenn, and that is away to our left. Brazil pushing. Brazil probing. Japan digging in.
Brazil has ball right now. Brazil has ball. They got about like 20-ish left.
Marquinhos.
Around that area. Around that area.
Martinelli. Vinicius Junior. Now trying to move Japan side to side and expose gaps here.
I need to do a video for football.
Well, when you decide to do
while I play every FIFA game, I want to score a goal on every FIFA game. I want to do that, but how would I even?
Then hopefully you're going to get Vinny isolated or in a place where there's some overloads.
Brazil have progressed from the first knockout round of a World Cup at the last 8 editions. And they make it a 9th here. Vinicius Junior. He's found Endrick. Well, he just lifted it. Expecting Martinelli to have made a move.
That's the first one. I don't know how I would get that. I don't know the console that's on.
Endrick worked with Carlo Ancelotti at Real Madrid, albeit briefly. He was injured for most of Ancelotti's time there, and when he was fit, Xabi Alonso
Sega Genesis. Oh my God, the Sega Genesis.
There's no doubt that he is the future of this Brazilian team, Endrick.
We're going to take a minute.
Here's Gabriel. Vinicius Junior.
I'm going to see how I get that shit.
Douglas Santos with the opportunity to deliver the cross. Out to Martinelli.
Oh, I need it. I'm gonna do this video. I want to do this video.
Barely moved. He knew it was going wide.
Second balls like that, though, and balls that come off defenses. Somebody jumping on it. He was always caught leaning back. It didn't drop for him perfectly. But you have to try it from there.
Double change for Japan here. Shuta Machino is coming on, and Daichi Kamada is going off. And Autanaka of Leeds United.
I'm going to look at video from how they do this.
As well. Junya Ito was the other player to leave the field.
The scoring a goal in every FIFA game would be crazy. That's what I could do if I could do that.
Basically, even more dramatic.
Danilo
28. Some 16 seconds. Brazil looks locked in. Yeah, they look better now, Scott. They look better. Not gonna lie.
Now Casemiro dealing with that. Safely back to Alisson. Douglas Santos. Casemiro. Straight through the middle it goes. Ryan was the target.
They're not gonna call it. They're not calling it.
Lawnley in the direction of the referee.
That was a good ball from Casemiro, and it's a good angled in run.
Another full house here in Houston. 68,700.
68,000.
All but one of the games here have been absolutely jam-packed. And even the Cabo Verde match with Saudi Arabia was only a couple hundred short of being a complete sellout. Hendrick. Good challenge from Tanaka. But then he gives it away.
I think it's FIFA International for long.
And now Brazil lose it.
Nah, I figured there wasn't.
Heading towards the
I figured
last
there wasn't.
10 minutes. Nothing to separate them.
Yo, I gotta do that video before the World Cup's over. I got to. And for Brazil, yo, what's your stream, Diego? What's your stream? Yeah, I'm going for Brazil too. I'm going for Brazil, but Japan, they play really relaxed. Japan, I don't know why. It's just Japan and South Korea, they both play relaxed. Unless I'm the only one that sees that.
Help you win this game, and there's no doubt that influence exists.
But people from Machine Diego, appreciate you. You from? I'm gonna guess you from Brazil, right, Diego? I'm gonna take a just a random guess. I mean, you have to be from Brazil, right? Or you're a fan of Brazil. Either one. I'm watching the game. Okay, bet. Yeah, that's what I'm going for too, Diego. That's what I'm going for too.
Brazil have pegged them back here.
But you new to my channel, Diego, or you been here? Oh man. Yeah, I'm behind 16 seconds.
Making a dart for the line. Back heeled away from Sukiwara.
I'm Brazil win, not Japan. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I figured you was either a fan of Japan or you was from Japan. Either one. Or a different account, okay. You haven't been to my stream in a minute.
Is there a winner in this before the 90 minutes are up? Controlled on the chest.
If anything, they might go to penalty kicks if Brazil doesn't score.
Japanese do a great job of.
I feel like Brazil, they're more likely in this half.
They all shift over so quickly.
In my opinion.
Martinelli delivering now. That's Sells behind.
Yeah, I gotta a shirt jersey. I gotta get one. I gotta get one eventually. I want to have a lot of them though. I want to have a lot of them.
It's tied it up by Douglas Santos.
Just hanged up in the background for decoration and stuff. And it looks good. Eventually, once I get to that point in my YouTube career.
And when you're a lone striker up there, and maybe have a secondary striker to help you, it's not easy.
Pushed inside for the unrunning Danilo.
That has to be a yellow card. Yellow card. I knew it. I knew it was a yellow card. I knew it was gonna be a yellow card.
Is carded.
Real FIFA World Cup. I have none. I gotta get some. That's what I was saying. I gotta get some.
Looked as though really that
Yellow card on Susie. I think I don't know. I don't know how people pronounce that name.
This is a very dangerous set piece from the area where this ball is, and this is something that you think is going to get whipped, hit very hard towards.
Yeah, Japan. Japan got a yellow card. Free kicks for Brazil. I thought you watching the game. I thought you watching the game.
Presence of Guimaraes being there. We'll see. It is Ryan who goes for it, deflected up and over.
Hendrick got ahead on that, I think, or did he come off a Japanese? It came off a Japanese defender. The idea here is just to hit this hard and wrap your foot around it. Yeah, it's good defending.
Using Fox.
To just help it over the crossbar.
How much you behind me? In time or something, or I don't know if you are or not, Diego. Point kick from Brazil.
Brazil keeping the pressure on in the shape of a corner now. Very flat, flicked on by Casemiro. Vinicius Jr. Plenty in canary yellow inside the box. Brazil have got a man down inside that penalty area. Guimaraes digs out the cross with the outside of the boot. And behind it goes.
Gabriel Martinelli, it looks like.
Yep, it is.
Get caught. Here he is trying to lean in there. Hey, just got an errant arm. And that arm came from Maeda. Maeda got up earlier, and you do go up with your arms extended. And that's why Martinelli got the worst of it. Maeda got up first.
Extra time looming large here.
Extra time coming in soon. Then after the extra time and everything they put on there, they gonna go to penalty kicks. 86 minutes. I'm behind 11 seconds.
A reminder: the winners go through to face either Côte d'Ivoire or Norway. Wader getting up well.
Yeah, so
good run from Maeda.
So you're behind a little bit. Santino, not Diego.
Sano.
Oh man.
Can they find the right ball in? No, they can't.
Oh man.
This is where Brazil's got to go.
Hendrick.
Brazil on the line.
And Suzuki comes out a long way and clears for touch.
Alert goalkeeping. He saw what was transpiring and what happened with that loss of possession in midfield, so he was already thinking about being a covering player.
It's an assured presence, isn't he, the goalkeeper? I've been really impressed with him throughout this tournament.
Yeah, he's got some flamboyance to him, too. He is an interesting goalkeeper, but got a good kicking game as well. Go back to that save he made on Vinny that he pushed off the post.
Yeah, superb that. Absolutely ridiculous save.
So, oh no. The time I got set.
Danilo.
That's what it is.
Ryan. Well.
Oh, I see it now. I see it.
Suzuki put an arm in his chest, I think. Free kick given. Hearing there'll be 6 additional minutes to be played at the end of the 90 here.
Yeah, heading a little bit. Mine just hit the air right now. I'm behind 31 seconds. Yeah, I know I'm behind. I know I'm behind.
Off this set play. Guimaraes to arc one in. Marquinhos was rising. Vinicius Jr. Well, suddenly it opens up. Bends one, deflected and away for a corner.
Corner kick for Brazil.
And that Japanese defense just opened up. Vinicius Junior took it on. And it's broken for the corner kick.
Well, Martinelli made a great run to peel two defenders off Vinny, and that allowed him to create his own shooting opportunity.
Corner played short. Ryan lofting one up there. Vinicius Junior. Twisting, turning. Trying to give two Japanese defenders the slip. Now Tanaka in a real tussle of the two number 7s there. It's gone in Brazil's favour.
Vinicius Junior, he playing physical. Get that ball back.
Whipped it again. Suzuki, a clean pair of hands. Now maybe Japan can have a break of their own. Machino, who was a late replacement for the injured Wataru Endo. Intelligent pass left to right. Sugawara. Steps round Douglas Santos. Only half away to Al Tanaka.
Yeah, no. The game is not going to finish. It can't be a tie. There can't be a tie knockout round.
Knew exactly what was coming. He just belts
Full stage.
Problem down there, I think, for Casemiro, who sat down inside his own box. There he is. And a change may be required here. There is some activity. Fabinho, I think, is the one being prepared.
6 minutes. You think? Do you not watch football?
Well, yeah, certainly involved in both goals. Not for good reasons, the first one, but much better reasons for the equaliser.
But yeah, that is the extra time. They're going to add extra time on top of that. Then after that, then it's penalties. How you watching it, but you don't know what's going on?
You get a lot of experience with Fabinho. He's definitely a deputizing central midfield player, but he's a holding midfield type just like Casemiro. So you go to the bench for a guy that's got a tremendous amount of experience.
And won the Champions League and Premier League whilst at Liverpool. It's the end of the road in this game for Casemiro. He seems to be struggling with his groin. Fabinho can't get on until Casemiro is off. He gets the green light. Japan have a throw.
The reminder, Paul, that all these injuries piling up, that depth is so important in a short tournament like this. You know, we don't know the degree of the injuries, but if there are injuries that are going to take more time, you're having to rely on others.
Yeah, they've got Rafinha already on the treatment table, don't forget. It's played through now to Endrick. Is this Brazil's moment? Martinelli is up there with him. Guimarães arriving on the scene. Endrick with it all to do. And great defending that from Taniguchi.
That's good defense. That's good defense.
Taniguchi's not letting that cross it. Exceptional. Great positional sense from Taniguchi. He's a veteran. He's 34 years old. That's one of his trademarks, is blocking shots. Well, he sealed off that end line, didn't allow that delivery to get in.
Halfway through, the 6 added.
stage. I'm just making sure.
Fabinho's header is a harmless one.
But yeah, it's knockout stage.
Well, Brazil have needed extra time 8 times at the World Cup. 5 of those have gone to penalty shootouts. Extra time is not far away here in Houston.
Yeah, they're both around the same time.
I'm not going to complain about that. I want more of this.
Yeah, they're both around the same time.
Just think of the pressure on, these 2 sets of players, Brazil and Japan. Maybe more so even on Brazil, because most people expected Brazil to win this. To even think of Brazil getting knocked out of this stage of a World Cup is, people say you're crazy.
Well, it's been a real test of their credentials, this. Let's go back to what their camp has been saying throughout. They feel they are good enough to go right to the very end here, Japan.
Bro, oh my God, bro.
Just how dangerous.
Like, you're ahead of me, you're literally ruining it. There's no...
Give and go. Pull back for Endrick. Now Tanaka quickly on the scene to, well, win it and then lose it. Guimaraes. Pass through, what a ball, Martinelli!
There's no point in even saying anything, bro. You literally ruined it.
Brazil are heading through to the round of 16.
Oh my God. There's no point in even pressing the record button.
Houston belongs to Brazil.
What do you mean? Be quiet. The game is over. What do you mean? It's too late for that.
Surely no way back now for Japan.
Oh my God.
Well, I spoke earlier in this game about the value of the repress today for Brazil, and this is after they repressed and won the ball. But Martinelli gets a great position between 2 defenders.
God, bro.
They can't close him down in time. How quickly he gets that shot off is a big, big key here. And it's absolutely fantastic. It's the glory game. It's Martinelli. It's Brazil. And they do it in the final minute of stoppage time here. It does not come easy, but it comes in beautiful fashion.
Well, Koki Agawa is going to come on for Japan with barely any time to make a difference. And Brazil are going to bring on Danilo Santos.
Well, what Japan's going to do here after these changes, I think, they're lining everybody up on the halfway line, and they're going to knock it as deep as they possibly can and just run it down as a group.
This knockout game barrier is just something that Japan can't seem to clear.
And Brazil's fully aware of this. You can see amongst their players, they're talking about, be careful off this kickoff. You can actually see the intention of Japan.
Sugawara is over the ball. And Suzuki. One last push, perhaps, from Japan. Try and keep their tournament alive here. Clattered into touch, and it took a nick off a Japanese leg as well, and that was celebrated wildly. kick awarded to Endrick, who says, could you not have just allowed Martinelli to stride on with the ball there?
Would have been the most space Brazil found all night because of this tough collective defending. But there's the repress. We spoke about it. Beautiful ball. Absolutely fantastic ball from Bruno Guimaraes to pick out Gabriel Martinelli, who positioned himself between two defenders in a great place and then delivers the goods and the goal.
Yeah, Brazil won, Scott.
The game.
Well, Brazil will be heading to New York, New Jersey, as things stand, unless Japan can find one big chance late in the game. Well, Machino penalised for a foul.
Now Brazil's just got to push up the field, hit this
There's no point. There's no point in me even uploading them fucking my reaction to Brazil scoring earlier.
There's another star man, Ronaldo.
I'm always deleting bitches, bro.
And Bebeto. Men that know what it is to win a World Cup.
But what it must be like for these Brazilian players to have those legends following them around wherever they go. It does apply a lot of pressure, doesn't it?
It does apply a lot of pressure, no question.
I'm seeing both. I'm seeing both.
Suzuki pumping it long. Towering header from Martinelli. Sugawara's flick.
Yeah.
Danilo Santos.
Well, not all night. It just Diego's literally spoiled Brazil scoring, and there's no point in me reacting to it because he literally spoiled it. But
well, Carlo Ancelotti, a picture of calmness amid chaos down on the touchline.
Both benches are standing up, every single player.
And there it is. Brazil march on to the round of 16 in the most dramatic of circumstances.
I know they play Scott.
More knockout heartbreak for Japan. But the quest for the elusive sixth star remains a reality.
I'm not sleepy. I'm just like Diego spoiled Brazil scoring, and I didn't see them score. He spoiled it. It's not the fact I'm tired. It's the fact that I got spoiled and I didn't see them. He already knew they scored, and I didn't know they scored. I'm not tired, bro. He lose spoiled Brazil scoring, and I didn't even know. What do you mean, wait, both of them? What do you know? He spoiled when Brazil scored 2-1. I didn't know they scored yet. He literally said it, and I didn't know. That's why the way I am right now, because I literally didn't see them score, so there's no point in me reacting to it. Because he literally just spoiled it that they scored. Oh my god, bro! Like, sometimes I'm gonna just stop reading chat, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But chat, I'll see y'all next stream.